now wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After giving up touchdowns on the first two drives, now this defense has a chance to get a stop on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Now let's check out the field pass and learn about your objectives. Field passes give great rewards that can provide a strong foundation for you. Each time you level up, you'll unlock sweet rewards to upgrade you. Here you can see your list of objectives. Packs are the best way to gain new players and improve your team. Let's use the coins you earned from the challenge to buy this one. New packs are added weekly, so be sure to check back. It's a great way to boost. Overall rating, or OVR, is the most important factor when evaluating a new player. The higher the rating, you can learn more about players by flipping them. Whenever you get new items, the pack helper tool. Now that you've acquired new players, let's go into your lineup and make some adjustments. Here you can edit your team and put your guys in position. Try generating your best lineup to... Nice, and just like that, you've got a stronger squad. Thanks for checking out College Football Ultimate Team. Now it's time to take the reins and continue on your championship journey. Good luck, and oh yeah, go blue.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Arizona State's offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Martin will throw it. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football. No answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
Here's a heat. Plows through the defense. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the first. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. On the move, it's Robinson. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute when you do it. Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got enough space. Touchdown, Arizona State. A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. There's a fine line between confidence and recklessness, and here he comes out of the end zone. So Texas's offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game game today. The defense is keying on them. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And you could tell the QB found a matchup he liked, and that was the tight end running that 7 route or that corner route, trying to make a play, trying to give him the football, but really, really nice coverage on the back end. Not letting that big fella get his body on him and post him up. Doing a good job getting his hand on the football, swatting it to the ground.
In the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now from inside the red zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Finds his man. It's Jordan. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking for room, it's Robinson. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Martin back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Casper. Oh, he's got some space. What a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Gets it past the marker. Really good. By everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. And maybe back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Martin will throw it. He wants a big play here late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Unloads it downfield. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
And it's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.